I don't think Amalgam is good enough to keep. I think this is really good because shuffling it to the bottom, especially if we can find like a savior or a way of like bringing it to the top, is good. But we do want to try to find 1-drops and 2-drops. I mean, Amalgam in the Deep isn't bad. It's just like not the 2-drop I'm looking for, if that makes sense. Not the droids you're looking for. It's not the 1-drop I'm looking for. Well, not the 2-drop. I mean, it generates resources, which this deck does kind of need, but I'd rather mulligan to try to find, you know, a 1-drop or a radar detector or a seafloor savior for the Mooncatcher to follow up. Or, you know, security automaton's actually insane. Okay. That's just a good turn 2 play. He probably Drain Souls it, I would assume. Oh. Fascinating. That means he's got to have Drag to below to kill it. Like, that's the only way that this doesn't backfire on him. He has to have Drag to below. And he had to have hoped I didn't have a 2-drop and a 1-drop in hand. But here comes Drag to below to kill off the 2/4. Which is, of course, a bit of a bummer. Drain Soul and then Touch. I guess that's also kind of good for him. Or Mortal Coil. Fair enough. I wanted to go on... Darn, I wanted to go on the Mothership or the card I was playing that turn. Look at all of these Divine Shields. Not bad, if I do say so myself. I don't know, this hand is okay. 2 Bubble Bots, though, with a kind of mediocre hand is not, in my opinion, the greatest thing in the world. But we'll figure something out. He hits that. Hopefully he doesn't kill it. Hopefully he just passes. We can give everything Divine Shield back. Yeah, that makes sense. Give them Divine Shield back. We'll play Mothership next turn. Then ideally we'll play Automaton and Bubblebot. And then hopefully he doesn't have like Coin, Gigafin, or Twisting Nether. Then if he does, we're gonna have to try to figure out a way to kill it off, which isn't impossible, but it's not probable. I don't know. I think we're in a bit of a pickle here. We weren't able to get big enough stats out on the board with the Seafloor Savior, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. Like right now, we should have 2 6/4 Divine Shield taunts, if not bigger. Dragged below, I'm fine with that. I really don't even care about that card. I'll take 1 damage. I'm literally fine taking 1 damage. I will admit, the Gold Shire Knoll is a card that I forgot existed, and I kind of want to run in my Curse Warlock. Right now, there are a lot of different builds of Curse Warlock going around. So we'll play that, and we'll keep going face. We're just trying to apply a ton of pressure. And now if he ends up playing the, what's it called, the Entitled Customer, I still end up getting some minions to stick. I still have 1, 2, 3. I still have a decent number of minions actually sticking on the board here, which is cool. I'm fine taking a little bit of damage there. We then go... The problem is Coin Gigafin. And I guess that's why Gigafin is better than Twisting Nether, if you wanted to try it out. Dang. I guess we could try to play around Gigafin by not overcommitting here. We can just commit with a ton of these minions, and then once we find something that can maybe help me deal with the Gigafin, we can go for it. Like, you're awesome. Honestly, I feel like it's fine to just play you. This will force out a Gigafin, I feel like. No, I think if we... No, this has to force out a Gigafin. And then I want to pump up stuff that is in my hand, because again, I'm expecting Coin Gigafin here. Which is not great, but it's fine. If he can't... I played around a 1-of copy of a card, and he hasn't even gone through 50% of his deck yet, and he has to coin it out. Dragon Paladin counters Curse Warlock card. How? I don't understand how. They just destroy your weapon because all of them run at least 1 copy of Rustrot Viper. Do you think Curse Warlock will be strong? Yeah. I think it'll be tier 2. I don't think it'll be tier 1. It's really high skill cap. It has some bad matchups, and your opponent's play kind of dictates like what you're able to do sometimes, but damn. I should have hard committed. Damn. Yeah, I threw the game here, actually. That pisses me off a little bit, actually. If I had just hard commit, I guess I should have hard committed and not try to play around that. Like, what does that really accomplish by playing around gigafin? Nothing. It accomplishes nothing. Goliath is actually huge here. It's actually the perfect thing to discover in a situation like this, because then if he does play gigafin, we get to snipe it with this, and we get all of our minions back. They don't have taunt, but these three will get back Divine Shield, which is pretty sick. So he has to have gigafin, and then even if he does, we Goliath it and kill it. And like, again, this is the problem with gigafin. Like I said, in some situations it's better, but if they have a way of killing it, where's the counterplay? This is why Twisting Nether right here would be so much better, because then I have like no real response. Not sure why not many warlocks. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh no, it's gigafin. Oh no. It's almost like I planned for this. I have one left. We go Prismatic Jewel to pump up, you know, the last two cards in my hand, I guess. Not bad, if I do say so myself. I mean, he has to have another entitled customer, right? Which isn't impossible. I mean, there are definitely a couple of different ways he can kill my board here, but we played around entitled customer, that's all that matters. Also, why did he only get +2/+2? Oh, I guess it spawned from left to right, and it ate from right to left, or something like that. No, it ate in order of play, and since I played him near the end with after these three, these are the only two things that summoned afterwards. No, that makes sense. Never mind. That interaction makes sense. Yeah. Dealing 20 damage each spell if reduced costs 40 damage. I mean, it's pretty good, honestly. I will admit, I do think that it is pretty good. Okay. He heals up a little bit. That's fine. He can still afford to play the, what's it called? The other entitled customer. But I don't know, I just feel like it's not that efficient. Like 3 mana to do 5 damage to something early on in the game, like that's not really gonna stop anything. If you know what I mean. Radar detector. Perfect. That way we get to pump up a whole bunch of stuff. Then we do this, and he's just dead, actually. Yeah, put Blade Master Samuro on top, just why not? And he's dead. I mean, gigafin, just play around it. 3 games, dude. This is actually a really, really good curve. I actually think boom, boom, boom constantly generates me value. Even though technically speaking, the mulligan win rates of things like Gorilla Bot aren't the highest, most likely at least one of these two things live the first couple of turns, and then Gorilla Bot just goes crazy. Don't go on this, go on this. No, it's actually not that bad. It's honestly pretty good. Oh, a 1/2 Trog. What am I gonna do, dude? Wait, that's devastating. Oh, shoot. We're gonna go Leviathan. I really like the Leviathan. And I feel like I already have a turn 3, turn 4 play. No, we'll go the Mooncatcher. This is turn 3, boom, boom. Turn 4 is a guaranteed play, which isn't bad. I did not attack. It's okay, doesn't matter. Who needs to attack when you could just be a pacifist and let him concede?
Golden rare.
Oops. Gorilla Bot, discover a mech. I really do like the savior here, because they're gonna be able to play like this, and then you can play like this, and then we can play the savior. And then we can play these big minions in a turn or two. Yeah, Savior's probably best. Then we kill off the Trug with a little bit more HP because it's harder to kill. Next turn, it'll be probably this and then this, just so we can pump this up a little bit more. And then turn 5, it'll be this and this to dredge it to the top. And then turn 6, we'll actually play it. And hopefully we'll have another 3-drop at that point. Sounds pretty good to me. Is there still a viable deck for Demon Hunter for ladder? I'd say Fell Demon Hunter might be, although I haven't played Demon Hunter yet. Fun fact, I don't know if I'm going to play that much Demon Hunter going forward, at least for a little bit, because Demon Hunter has consistently been my worst performing class in terms of making videos. It always falls short of doing well, you know? Pump, I don't really care what it pumps. I mean, ideally this, that's actually not bad either. It's a 6-4 plus this is not bad. And then I guess turn 6, if we don't want to play the 2 Divine Shield minions, we could go Mothership, actually. It's not bad. Thank you for the follow, Raymorg. I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. Righteous Protector, not the greatest thing in the world, but a 6-4 Divine Shield, followed by getting a copy of it to the top. Oh, it's at the bottom right now. Okay, good, valuable information. Double trade. I mean, Hunter has no massive board wipe, right? So as soon as we get a giant Divine Shield taunt board, he's just doomed. Oh, thank God. I was like, don't tell me that you just got the Sunken Saber, but he didn't, which is really, really good for me. We will rush in. And then next turn, we will go this, and then give them all taunt. Which seems pretty good to me. I mean, this is turn 6. Look at the minions I have on the board turn 6, and the Mothership is going to just spawn me more stuff. Like, the game is doomed for him. Thanks for the follow, Andre, I'm sorry, and Matty Donuts. Oh, you're making me hungry, Matty Donuts. Favorite donut place, go. I know it's basic, but I like Krispy Kreme. Something about them is just so light and fluffy, and yet so tasty, and a good amount of sugar. I don't know how to explain it. Oh my gosh. Oh, it costs less because of the RAM. Yeah, fair enough. No shot, dude. You're just gonna kill it immediately? What a dick. But I also had a place near me, Donut Touch. Donut Touch, if I wanted like a heavier, thicker donut, was definitely the place to go. But I like to draw cards here. Yeah, sure, why not? I'd be wondering why draw cards when you could just give them all Divine Shield, but really what I want to do is I want to pump these things up and just constantly be flooding the board. Like, how is he supposed to deal with this? 3 of these minions have Divine Shield, and their stats are insane. Even if he plays Tavish and gets extra explosive, or even if he gets Hydrolodon, it doesn't matter. He can't even kill off a single one of these minions. Like Sunken Saber, sure. You still can't kill off the 3-5, but you pull out is another, okay, that's kind of sick actually. And he gets a Mountain Bear, which I guess sucks for me, but does he kill that off? Damn, he does. That's rude. But oh no, we're gonna lose all of our Divine Shields. No, he's just done. Like, there's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do. Literally nothing he can do about giant Divine Shield minions. This deck is stupid. We're gonna get rid of all of these cards. I think Mech Paladin actually kind of struggles against Priest because they have cards built in that silence, which is pretty good for them. Gorilla Bot? I don't know why I did that. I like to have options. I mean, okay, when you're making a deck and you like to have a flexible deck with options, like, what it comes down to in my head is, if I do this, will it make either of the win conditions worse? And if the answer is yes, I'd just rather stick to one solid win condition. If that makes sense. Like, being a jack of all trades and a master of none isn't necessarily bad, But I don't think it's that good either. Also, I guess this is the only playable card that I was offered, so we'll take that. And I mean, it can lead to some interesting content, and it can lead to some cool outplays sometimes, where your opponent doesn't know what you're doing necessarily. Which, that's fair. Also, I should be running Tuskar Trawler and my Quest Priest. Just so I know it's at the bottom of my deck. That's actually a really good include, and I'm probably going to put that in for the next time. Actually, I'm not even kidding. We're gonna go you for another Divine Shield, and then play this, kill this, go face. But anywho, yeah, I think that if you have a deck that has like 2 win conditions that are at like 70% capacity, it's not as good as just having a fully optimized deck at 100% capacity. It just feels worse to me. We will discover a mech. Do I want to discover a mech after or before I play it? I mean, we can go bonk bonk, but then this dies. Do I want it to die? The answer is no. But it's probably gonna die either way, so it's fine. We're probably gonna play this. We're gonna get a mech. I really like the Leviathan. We have a turn 6 play, then we get a turn 7 play that draws me a card, which is awesome. Then we can just go boom, hero power, and pass. And with having these Divine Shields on the board, it's gonna be kind of hard for him to wipe, which is nice. Don't knock until you try. I mean, yeah, I don't know. And if you want to build a completely weird deck like that, like Reno decks exist for a reason, I don't know. I just feel like trying to do something like that feels weird to me, personally. Another Leviathan, not bad. We'll play this 8-7, then go face with the rest of these minions and rush kill this. Go face, face, face. So now he has to kill this minion off and then kill off the following minions, as well as get around this Divine Shield. And I don't really know how this person's supposed to do that. Is Demon Hunter dead? What do you think of the Thief Rogue? I think Thief Rogue is cool, and I don't think that Rogue or Demon Hunter is dead. I think Fell Demon Hunter is the direction people are probably gonna go. Maybe Big Demon Hunter with the new buffs to the Legendary. Holy Nova's fine. With 2 mana left, can he kill all of these off? He can heal and survive for 1 extra turn, to be honest, which is not bad. I don't know if I want to play the Leviathan or not. I'm hoping he plays a minion, but if he doesn't and he heals, we're fine. Funky is running it in this deck. Amalgam, okay. I think we play the Amalgam and we see if we can maybe... How do we find lethal? Wait. I think we do this. What mech would give me lethal? Are there any mechs that can buff damage currently on the board? I don't think that there is. So this could give me a beast or a dragon or something that maybe could. I'm gonna do that. I guess draw a card's not the worst thing in the world. I guess we can do that. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll do that and we'll hero power, I guess, unfortunately. We're off by 2 damage. If he had, I wanted to play the Leviathan and rush into something if there were a minion on the board. Unfortunately, there wasn't. This is a pretty big board, though. And you could say I've overcommitted, but I don't think that I have. At the end of the day, I still have 3 really big minions in my hand that I've been saving, which is why I didn't want to overcommit. The Knoll buff was a mistake? I genuinely don't think that it was. Guys, Rogue is being played actually a decent amount now. Thief Rogue, people are trying it in so many different ways. This is from Diamond through Legend, and Thief Rogue is literally exactly 50%, and it is the only Rogue deck with a even kind of positive win rate.
Shocking.
Because he did damage to himself and then healed it up. Sick. I mean, later on, the Knoll might end up being a mistake. I don't know. But for now, we're just going to end the game. Sorry, I don't want to waste time for him. But, like, Rogue is still 49% win rate. Like, it's not that big of a deal, in my opinion. Never run Talented Arcanist and Warlock. That is an interesting question. I think Warlock actually has a lot of really good efficient removal already built in. The reason why you run Spammy Arcanist a lot of the time, The reason why you run Spammy Arcanist is in classes and decks that don't necessarily have the best removal in the world, right? So you run it in Druid because you want to try to have a way of killing off some of those early minions in Aggro Demon Hunter or whatever. We'll go Click Clocker. It's guaranteed to pump up the Savior, and then we'll play the Savior turn 2 and hopefully get a minion. And it gives an immediate +3/+3, which is awesome. 2 mana, okay. Oh, Murloc Warlock. I thought it was gonna be cursed for some reason, but that wouldn't make any sense. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Ooh, actually, I kind of like the Mothership, but also the Vindicator. It curves out really well next turn. It becomes, sadly, a 7/4, which I think is pretty killable. But we do just immediately draw a bunch of cards. We're guaranteed to draw at least 2. Yeah, we'll take that. It curves out really, really well. We'll hit face because the 3/3 can kill the 2/3 anyway. And we're in a good spot. But the Spammy Arcanist isn't really useful as much in Warlock. However, if you were to run like Reno Warlock, for example, Reno Warlock, you would actually try to run that, I believe. I think you would run to 6/4. Oh, it's not a 7/4, it was 6/4. I can't do math. You would run it because it is still an efficient, good removal. We draw Radar, we play the Radar, and we draw at least 2, if not more cards. We draw, holy moly, how many do we... Was that 4? Dear God. We drew 5. We got the fabled 5 for 5 Wombo combo. Insane. That's a 5/6 though. That's pretty good. I mean, I trade my 6/4 into it, I think, which is nice. Then we go boom, and we protect it behind Divine Shield. We kill that off, go face. And then next turn, we're gonna do everything in our power to pump this up more. Probably gonna play like 3-drop and then 2-drop, put 2 of these on top, summon 2 more. We're gonna be absolutely insane over the next couple of turns. And that is why this deck is the best deck in the game. Look at the tempo we're able to develop. For what? Like, what is even happening? I will admit, this is actually quite a big minion, but he's also running out of cards. You become a 3/5. We play boom and put it on top.
Initializing descent.
And then we go bonk. Bonk, bonk. Both of these go here. Leave the Divine Shield taunt alive. That way he has to hit it twice, and hopefully this 4/1 lives. And even if the 4/1 dies, like, we're still fine. We're still gonna get 2 6/4 Divine Shields out for 3 mana next turn, along with the Gorilla. Like, this is definitely unfortunate, but it's not actually a big deal at all. Like, oh no. What am I gonna do? Let's discover a mech and then get 2 6/4 Divine Shields out. Bubblebot, kind of insane. Then we're gonna go bonk for sure, and yeah, I'll kill it off. Why not? There's no reason not to. I'm already completely in the driver's seat, so. The only thing that wrecks me would be Gigafin. Actually, now that I think about it. So maybe I do need to try to play around Gigafin a little bit. That actually is an interesting point. I have 19 damage. He has to kill the 4/2, but he can't play Gigafin for another turn or 2. No, you have to hit the 4/2. Yeah. That definitely is my bad. I definitely do kind of regret not going face, but it's not that big of a deal. We take Goliath. The reason why Goliath is so good here is because using Goliath basically allows us to then snipe the Murloc behind the taunt. There is literally nothing he can do. Turn 7 board looks pretty good. 22 damage on board, all with Divine Shield and taunt. Even if he has Gigafin, there's not much he can do. Unless for some reason you run like Blade Master Samuro, but no, he's just accepting defeat. This deck is broken, guys. Literally like a 57% win rate in Diamond to Legend right now. It's freaking nuts. Ooh, we were just talking about how this is actually this deck's like worst matchup. So I think the reason why it's one of the worst matchups is because the Mech Shark actually plays around Cariel so phenomenally well. Because it does 1 damage per. Mothership isn't really good. We want to try to find a 1-drop or a 2-drop that we can coin out after. Ooh, okay. 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 Oh, it's Rogue, it's not Mage. Thief Rogue, I think, was a fairly good matchup for me. We're gonna go Jewel Kit, and then we're gonna go Annoyatron, which doesn't necessarily pump up. No, what we should probably do, actually, is we should probably coin out Vindicator and draw a bunch of cards. And then we're gonna play Annoyatron and the Click Clocker, and then we are going to pump up a ton of things. Oh my gosh, no way! Never mind, we're not drawing a bunch of cards. Scratch that. Oh my god, that was awful. Okay, okay, fair enough. This is how the mighty deck falls, I guess. I want to try to pump this up. Damn, we missed. That's okay though. That was so funny. Oh, I didn't. Oh my gosh. There goes all the bonus stats. No. We get to kill off this. Oh my gosh, you're actually gonna be like running for the hills. Boom plus boom. And then it's gonna be boom boom. Oh my gosh. That's not good. That's not good. 2-mana draw 1. Damn, what a bad card. I mean, I could have waited until after I got some moon catchers out there, so I would have guaranteed got more. But like, when most of my deck is, what are you? Oh, you got that randomly. Fair enough. Okay. Does he have another Null? If not, this guy's gonna stick and we're gonna kill off multiple things. Dude, we're literally... There's no way we win this game, right? There's no way we win this game after having that happen to me. But you know what? Mooncatcher's kind of broken. This kills that off. This kills this off, I guess. It's gonna die either way, but we might as well kill the thing that does more damage. It's just a, well... I guess we'll kill that off in case he randomly gets some sort of 6 synergies. We can go this next turn. No, we go this and the other thing next turn. We just need to play all this before Scabs, and we basically get lethal next turn. We basically just get lethal. Does he have the other thing? No, he doesn't. Yeah, we basically just slam face and we get lethal next turn before he gets Scabs out, right? Because he can't cheese Scabs out. So boom, just like that, what he's supposed to do. We literally had like the worst possible situation where we drew 1 card off of the radar detector and we're still gonna win the game. Like, that is how dumb this deck is. It is so dumb. I guess if he gets Flurry and can freeze 2 of them and kills off the 5/5. Oh shit, okay, wait, that's actually really good for him. Oh my god. We still win though with the 2 9/7s going face. We just send the 8/6 and the 7/5 into the 2/3, and then we hit him twice with these 2 minions. So we still win, but he actually made that a little bit closer than I thought it was gonna be. If he bought himself the time and then played Scabs, I mean, I still probably win, but yeah, GG.